First semi-final in Europe, big moment for the club, really.
Yeah, I kind of said on the radio, a nice little step, really. And I think that's the best way to talk about these things. I think some people try and build up games as being big moments. And I don't think it's such a big moment, but it's another nice little indication that we're probably becoming a bit more consistent team than we've been in the past. Because I think if you look at where we are now, getting to the final of the LV Cup, being around the top end of the table, and obviously moving through to a semi-final of a European competition, what it kind of shows is that over the course of the season so far, we've been consistent in the right way, in a successful way, and things are there for us to play for now, which is very exciting.
Some good tries as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, the tries are great, and obviously they're fantastic for everybody to watch. But I think what was most pleasing was our defensive performance and the way we managed to control the game when Newcastle still had good energy. It becomes relatively simple to score tries when you've got a 30-point lead. What's harder is to make the right decisions, do the right things, and apply yourself in the right way when things are tight. And I thought that's what we did very well today.
Might be a bit disappointing for them scoring one try.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, the try after half-time, again, we will be a little bit frustrated by it, I think, when we actually assess how it happened. But I think overall, if you think about when Newcastle were here last, we built quite a good lead, and then actually we became defensively pretty poor in the second half. They scored quite a lot of points. So we were determined not to let that happen again. And to be fair, once we did make that one slip, other than right at the end when we probably should have just got the ball off the pitch, we didn't really give up any easy meterage again.
Does it sort of cloud your season because you've got this and the Premiership you win?
No, I mean, if you want to be a good side, you've got to want to be in finals and semi-finals and have big Premiership games coming up. Now, some people say that schedule makes it tougher for us. For me, I'm just excited to keep getting the boys in on a Monday, and we keep aiming for things. And I've just said to them, we won't do anything different now. We'll just get after the Northampton game as hard as we can on Sunday, and then we'll reassess and we'll go after the Gloucester game as hard as we can the week after. It doesn't really change too much.
Yeah, that'd be a good West Country derby as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fantastic going and playing at Kingsholm. It's always a fantastic atmosphere. It's a big thing for them to play for now. Especially when you look at how we're going to qualify for the Champions Cup with the 7th place playoff. There's potentially 7 places available there if you can get into this cup competition as well. So it's going to be a bit important for both ourselves and Gloucester. But as I say, first and foremost, we'll put this one to bed on Monday, Tuesday, and we'll worry about Northampton before we worry about Gloucester.
A few knocks?
Yeah, the odd bumps and bruises, nothing more than I expect you'll pick up in any tough game. We had a few players unavailable for this game who will be available next week, so I'm fully expecting us to be able to cover anything we picked up today.
Steenson likes to keep people on the edge of their seats with his promotions, sneaking in through.
If you could, for me personally, if you can pick a pair of fly halves to play for you, you can pick a far worse pair than Henry Slade and Gareth Steenson. And Steeno at times is going to have to be patient, and other times I expect Slade to have to be patient. That's kind of the way it's been. Gareth's been fantastic for the club all the time he's been here, and he'll continue to be so. And you saw that today with the impact he had off the bench.
And it was a clean sheet with the kicking as well.
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't miss a lot, and they weren't easy kicks, were they? He kind of hits it, and it's going over, which is fantastic. But as I said, I think the important thing at the end when you start putting the bench on is that they marshal the whole game properly. And I thought that's what the bench did. The bench added a bit of go forward. We only conceded 1 more point in the second half than the first half, so defensively we were pretty sound as well.
John mentioned it earlier, but can you think of a more sort of mouth-watering venue for it?
I think for us it's perfect. Obviously, I don't mind saying to organise flights and hotels and everything with 2 weeks' notice to over to Connacht would have been more difficult than organising a bus to drive up to Gloucester. So that element of it, we were quite pleased. Obviously we're very aware that Kingsholm is a tough place to go and play, but we have been there before and we have won there before. And I think now, as I said, we'll start looking forward to it in a week's time, because at the moment I'm really looking forward to playing Northampton next Sunday, which is going to be a huge game for us, huge game for Northampton. And as I said, we'll worry about Gloucester when we get that one out of the way.